you started off the week with Christian McCaffrey and Puka Nacua putting up about 50 points just between two guys.
We took a trick play out of Syracuse's book and started off strong. Okay, they're trying to prove themselves as coaches, finally. You know what we should also recap? Dancing with the Stars.
Right. They said on College Game Day, UCLA was the worst Division I program in football.
No, I found out he's 5'8", Dad.
Ooh, that boy's got some confidence right there.
Welcome back to another week of Raised on Sports. My name is Reagan. I'm the daughter of this father-daughter podcast.
Hey, Ray. Jason
What's
here.
up?
And good to see you. Yeah, here we go.
Good to see you. Another week, some crazy upsets in college football. And now looking into next week, we've got some good games coming up.
Yeah, it's been exciting. College football is, it's at an all-time high. I think a lot of people were talking about how it's just there's no real clear-cut number one. I mean, yes, I'm sure you have your Ohio State people out there saying we're the best, and Miami saying we're the best, Oregon even, but I don't know. It just has that feel of anybody can beat anybody. We saw that happen this weekend that we'll talk about, but yeah, it's exciting. It's fun.
I agree. And I know last season we kind of talked about the whole NIL conversation where the good or the great teams are getting greater and then the good teams are getting worse. But kind of with this, yes, we have our top Ohio State, Miami. But when you see Texas losing when they have Arch Manning and you see these big teams, notable college football teams who are losing or even in the out of the top 25, it makes it fun. It makes it interesting. And that's why we love college football. We
love it. Makes it fun for the fan, makes it fun for us to talk about.
I agree.
Even pro football's kind of been really fun and exciting, and who knows what's going to happen on any given Sunday for that. And great time of the year. Great time for sports. I did see something where the October, I think we've debated this before, greatest month of the year for sports, and October with obviously college football in full swing, pro football now in full swing. You got the baseball playoffs, WNBA finals are happening right now. So hockey and basketball just on the horizon to start. So very exciting time just for a sports enthusiast like us.
I know you talked about last week how October is horrible for work. So at least you have sports to look forward to.
I know, right? It's the dreaded 5-week month.
Long month.
Yeah, the long month with no break. So
let's get into our weekends. What was your weekend like? What did you do?
Weekend was good. What was the best and worst of? My best of the weekend was enjoying your youngest sister's Irish's last homecoming of her. Did
you guys win?
We won. Huge win. Yes. Shout out to the Titans. Shout out.
Go Titans.
And so big win Friday night. It was homecoming night. The kids did a great halftime show. But then Saturday we did the whole pictures at the park, and then went over to some friend's house for a very nice dinner with the kids, and they went off to the dance, and we stayed and watched football.
How do you feel about this, kind of winding down after 3 girls, always going to the pictures, always, having the fun festivities that
I know. We were talking about that. A lot of people are saying that. Because this is our 12th year of high school as mom and dad here. So
in a row,
right? None of you guys, none of you overlapped. You were all consecutive 4-year plans. So 12 years in a row, and this is it. And people were asking if we are excited or we're sad, and we're excited. It's been a long stretch. We had a long talk last night about all the extracurricular activities. So it's kind of nice to see that some of these will be ending soon, but nonetheless, a fun journey. It's been fun.
You guys will have to see what fills your time. You need some hobbies, guys.
I know. We're gonna figure out something.
When the time comes.
Follow you guys around.
Yeah. All right. What's the worst of the weekend?
Worst of the weekend was, oh boy, didn't really have anything. Maybe going to bed on Sunday night knowing that you got to get to work on Monday morning.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would do it.
yeah,
I mean, what time do you have to wake up for work?
I'm up at like 5:45. Yeah.
Considering our different time zones, and I woke up at 9:15 for this
Yeah.
podcast at
Yeah.
10. I'm sorry.
What about you? What's your best and worst?
Let's think. I need to look back at this weekend. It wasn't too crazy. It was an away game for Clemson. We finally won.
Woohoo!
We do need to talk about that, and crushed UNC. It
Yep.
wasn't really Clemson versus UNC. It was Dabo versus Belichick, I think was the biggest game or the kind of talk.
Yep.
But we beat them. We took a trick play out of Syracuse's book and started off strong with
Love
a
it.
touchdown, which I
Love it.
thought, okay, they're trying to prove themselves as coaches finally.
I love it.
So like, yes, that was a great, but it was kind of not a fun game because we just blew them out of the water. But I mean, a Clemson win is a Clemson win, and we will take it. We did a bar crawl on Saturday because of it. We just started at 11 o'clock to watch the game at 12 and kind of just kept going into the nighttime. So it was a long day, and I didn't feel too hot yesterday. Oh, another good thing is for tour guides, we kind of like initiated the new PC or new class of tour guides yesterday, which was really fun. It's always fun to see when people are so excited because the like gruesome application process. It's a 4-round interview and application process that because I was interviewing the other people, I was on the recruitment team. We're meant to be mean and scary and hardcore and seem like we're like the worst people in the world, ask them horrible questions, act like we don't give two shits about them. So the fact that we can kind of like take off that facade yesterday when we had like the reveal.
See, I really am a nice person.
I promise. It was joking. We're funny. It was a joke. So yeah, that's always fun. And I always have to go up to everyone that I like rushed or recruited and be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I promise I'm not a mean person. I'm not a bitch. I am actually just that's what we're supposed to do. So that's fun. Yeah. What else did we? Oh, I watched the Rams game on Thursday. That's probably the worst part of the weekend because, you know, I'm a Rams fan.
I know.
They lost to the 49ers. And it went to overtime. It was a good game. Everyone was like out watching the game. Actually, not everyone was out. People are out. I was watching the game. Not a lot of people are Rams or 49ers fans out here in Clemson.
Yeah.
But me and Alex is a big Rams fan too. So we were cheering them on, but unfortunately they lost in like overtime, kind of by a bad play. So that was not fun when I think that they have a lot of potential to go far this season. So yeah, that's probably the worst. I don't know. Right. Horrible. But yeah, it was a good weekend, and I'm just preparing. Ooh, I need to work on my words right now. I'm preparing for Nashville this weekend.
That's right. Yeah. All right. What's the plan for that?
We leave Friday morning, and then we're there. So it's fall break. So we have Monday and Tuesday off of school. So we're going Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh boy.
Come back Tuesday morning. So let's say Wednesday might be a little bit of a
recovery
rough day. But no, I'm super excited. We just booked like the Honky Tonk Express. Like you take like a bus like downtown, and there's like it's 25 girls who are in my house. So it's gonna be just crazy exciting all weekend long. We booked a underground margarita bar experience. I don't even know.
So fun.
Now that all of us are 21, it should be a good time. I think every senior in Clemson is going to Nashville. It's kind of like our tradition.
And you'll I'm sure you'll hear some good music.
Yeah, for sure. All these country artists always do like pop-up shows in Nashville, like kind of surprising shows. So hopefully
maybe you'll run into the Swifts, or is it the Kelseys?
Okay.
Maybe you'll run into them.
Did you listen to her new album, Dad?
I have listened to some of it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I put it on a little Apple Music the other day, and actually, I went to go to the store and buy your sister the vinyl. But
she got it.
Well, I don't know how snooty this is. It wasn't the one that she wanted. She
Oh,
wanted
that
the
little
orange.
brat.
That she wanted the orange glitter one, and they had the pink shimmer one. I did not know there were different kinds. And I asked, of course, is it the same music though? Sounding like that was a very dumb question. And yes, of course, it was a very dumb question. But she did not want the pink shimmer. She wanted the
Orange
orange
glitter.
glitter. Yeah. So,
What's the
and
difference?
I was all excited because it was the last. So they got released at midnight the night before, right? So I went at lunchtime on Friday, thinking, "Oh my god, no way! These things are sold out." There was one left, one pink shimmer vinyl left, and I got all excited and I grabbed it, and I'm thinking like somebody's gonna jump me for it. And I called your sister to say, "Hey, you didn't get this. I got the. Oh, I don't want that one.
What a brat!
I want the orange glitter."
So did you buy it or no?
No, I put the pink shimmer back and made some poor sap happy behind me. So,
Oh, well, at least you made someone stay.
yeah,
Maybe not Irish's, but that little snooty. But so
yes,
do
I
you
did.
like the album?
Yeah, I probably need to sit and listen because I just had it more on.
Are you gonna have it as your song of the day today?
Yeah, I'm not doing songs of the day really anymore. They kind of changed up they changed up our schedule here. I'm not really doing it anymore. But yeah, I like it. It's I'm reading and seeing a lot of kind of like, I don't want to say hate, but yeah, hate. Yeah. It's getting bashed. So
I agree.
I don't know.
It was very hyped up. I know you're not like a Taylor Swift connoisseur, and neither am I. So we might need to invite Irish on this podcast to really give her full opinion. But I know she doesn't even really like it. I know she's been saying it hasn't been doing it for her like she wants it to. But it was really hyped up. Obviously, anything Taylor Swift does will be hyped up. Yeah. I like it. Like, I think it's fun. I think people expect way too much out of her sometimes, where it's just like, it's fun music, that it's catchy. It's like,
what's your favorite song?
Right now, Opalite is my favorite song because it's just like, it just talks about. Okay, we're gonna get copyrighted. But good song.
Yeah.
Great song. It's fun. It's about
upbeat.
Her being in love. Like,
it's definitely upbeat. It's definitely it's good listen. There's not that one song that you're like, oh, that's going to be the song that catches on and everybody in the world's going to sing it. And I don't know, like some of the other songs that.
Yeah, I was disappointed by the Life of the Showgirl song because it's with Sabrina Carpenter. And like, I love Sabrina Carpenter, and it just didn't hit. Like, it just.
I don't think I made it down that far yet.
Yeah, that's at the very bottom.
Yeah.
But I like it. We'll see. I know we mentioned it last week, but
all right. There's your Taylor Swift recap on Raised on Sports.
You know what we should also recap sooner than later? Dancing with the Stars.
Right. Disney night tonight. Or no, this week. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Disney,
what's today?
Disney week. Yep.
Yes. So once it starts getting kind of down more, we'll start recapping it because last week, Lauren got ejected. No, what's the word? Eliminated.
Yeah.
Eliminated, and she was not happy. It was lots of drama.
Yeah, so. I saw that. I don't know them all totally by name yet, so I'll start kind of really diving in. I know my boy Efron's still in it, and
NBA got kicked though. Baron.
Yeah, Baron out first week, right?
Yeah, he was out.
And then your boyfriend Erwin.
No, I found out he's 5'8", Dad. He's not my boyfriend anymore.
He's dumped.
Yeah, he's dumped.
Cut off.
Literally. So yeah, we'll do that more when you know the people's names, and we'll get it into. But we should probably talk about some sports because
let's get into some sports. We've got college football to talk about. What a weekend! What a weekend! We had. It started off. You go for it. What do we got?
Last week we're like, it's not that much of an exciting week. Like, we kind of predicted who was going to win. Like, nothing crazy. But they had a couple upsets, starting with Penn State losing to UCLA.
I mean, let's talk about maybe the biggest upset and the turn of the
So
century.
far.
I mean, geez, holy cow!
Crazy.
They said on College Game Day,
Mm-hmm.
UCLA was the worst Division I program in football. And
Holy.
which in turn they were. They were the only team in the nation that has never led at any point of a game this year. They had the
Oh.
lead for 0 minutes
In the 4 games that they played before
in
Penn
the
State.
4 games they've played. They've never, but they were the only team. Every other team in America has had a lead at some point in their game, whether they won or lost, except
That's
for
crazy.
UCLA. And in this game, they led for, I think it was 47 minutes, 47 of the 48 minutes or something like that. Yeah.
It must have got to them. Correct me if I'm wrong. The coach got fired. The coaches everyone was thinking about getting fired. What?
Coach got let go after week 2.
Okay,
I
so it's a
believe.
new coach.
Yes. Well, it's interim coach.
Yeah.
And Rick Neuheisel, famous legendary coach, Washington Huskies, coached all over the place. His son is the offensive coordinator for UCLA.
Oh, interesting.
So he kind of took a lot of the credit for the explosive win. Yeah, but they didn't just I mean, I know the score got to be a little close. Penn State kind of cut up towards the end, but they beat them good. They handled them. They scored at will. They just dominated them. You had the Ialova, the Tennessee transfer quarterback, just running up and down. So Penn State kind of known for playing a little defense.
Well, I know I know the Tennessee quarterback. There was a lot of drama with his whole NIL deal and the fact that he wanted to get at Tennessee. He didn't think he was getting paid enough, and then he couldn't find somewhere to transfer to, and he ended up transferring to UCLA and getting paid, I don't think, not even half of what he was getting paid at Tennessee.
Yep.
So the fact that they were losing the worst team, Division I team, is probably not sitting right with him. So the fact that he won this game, good for him, I guess.
And you had about 7,000 fans in the stands to witness this.
A whole 7,000.
Yeah, the stands were very empty, but hey, shout out to the Bruins. I guess it's impressive.
Yes. Okay. How do you feel? Because I know this is still new. That like Penn State is traveling across the country to UCLA. Do you think that has an effect on how they play?
Absolutely. Absolutely has a huge effect. And I think the same goes for West Coast teams traveling there. You know, I mean,
Stanford playing Clemson or whatever.
USC's got to go play at Rutgers, so
in the cold.
Yes. So, I mean, I definitely think, Penn State coming off that big emotional loss in their whiteout game, and then having to regroup and fly west. I think it plays a major role in their preparation.
I'm just looking at what are they ranked now? Are they ranked?
Who, Penn State?
Yeah. They're not ranked, Dad.
They drop out.
Holy. They went from 7. I'm making sure I'm looking at this right. Yeah. They went from 7 to out.
Yeah, 7 out, and then Florida State dropped. Well, it depends. If you're looking at the coaches poll, they're still ranked. In the AP poll, they are officially out.
That is crazy.
Right.
But I was going to ask, do you see in the future of college football, all of these conferences kind of getting switched around again to more regional and like West, East?
No, they'll never be, West versus East, because there's not a lot of competitive teams in the West. I do think we'll get into some kind of like super conferences where it's, what do you got now? You have the SEC, the ACC, the Big 10, the Big 12. Those are your main 4, right? So maybe those 4 combined to 2. But I don't think
you'll never be playing everyone in your conference or even close to anyone.
And that's already tough as it is. So
it's definitely a conversation that is probably getting talked about. And then obviously since UCLA joined the Big 10 and like all these people are traveling from one side of the country to the other, is that a everything's harder. And I don't know if that has an effect on Penn State, especially because it's still sunny and it's not like they're playing from the cold to the hot. But they lost.
They lost.
And Penn
Yeah,
State
they
was
lost.
ranked like
Well, I
third.
mean, look at Oregon. Oregon has the most traveled miles in any college football team this year. So that, obviously their location
Okay.
is pretty remote and far from everybody, right? But they
Mhm.
had to go. They went out to Penn State last week, beat them in the whiteout game,
Yep.
right? And then they fly
Mhm.
home. They had a
Mhm.
very tough. They have Illinois. I think they
They
might have.
they had a bye.
They had a bye, but they've got somebody at home this weekend, and then they've got to go
Okay.
travel like back to Wisconsin the next week. So
Jeez.
yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
they have Indiana at home this week, which
Indiana at home.
we'll get
Yeah.
into that a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, you're right. There's no really excuse. Everyone's kind of got to be traveling, and it'll be interesting. I'm just really surprised to see Penn State out of the top 25, at least lose to UCLA.
Another upset was Florida beating number 9 ranked Texas. Arch Manning
Oh,
now 3-2.
how do you feel about that?
I think I love it. I mean, I
Really?
don't know. I shouldn't say I'm not a Texas fan for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion really on Arch Manning.
Really?
Nothing he does surprises, like wows me. So, I'm glad they're losing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for the kid because of all the hate he gets. And literally last week we were talking about how his own fans were booing him.
Yep.
When that, like, no 20-year-old deserves that. I think I'm
Yeah.
looking at it from a perspective, like, he's a good kid. Like, I watch his interviews and, like, he's humble. I mean, he kind of has to be humble now. He's not
Yeah.
playing great, but, like, he's a good kid. And so I do feel bad for him. Obviously, there's probably a lot of pressure on him with his dad
Mhm.
and his last name. But you got to play up to the standard. You got to
Yeah.
do. And I know
Yeah.
there's so much more to the team than just Arch Manning, so he's not all to blame, but he definitely gets a lot of the blame.
He gets a lot of it. He gets a
But
lot of it.
Florida,
Hey, DJ
underrated.
Legway, I tell you, that was a big win for that program.
I agree.
They needed that one bad. So a good win for them. Alabama Vanderbilt. Did you
Yes,
catch any of
college
that
game
one?
day.
Yes.
I saw it was a really close game, right?
Well, Vanderbilt
Until
had
it
the
wasn't.
lead. They had
Yes.
the lead, and then it was tied at halftime.
Okay.
And then Alabama outscored them 16-0 in the second half. So won by 16.
I mean, we both picked Alabama to win last week. I kind of expected them to win too.
You see Theo Vaughn as the guest picker?
I kind of saw clips of it. I wasn't actually watching College Game Day as it was going, but I've seen clips. Who did he pick? Did he pick Vanderbilt?
He picked Vanderbilt because it was his ride home. So he said,
What?
"Yeah."
So he's a Vanderbilt fan.
Well, he's friends with Diego Pavia, the quarterback.
Oh, this was the whole he had a date with his mom, right?
Yeah, he said that they beat him. You got to set me up a date with your mom, and they didn't even talk about that. I was trying to hear that one, but
That's funny.
yeah, he said I've got to pick Vanderbilt because that's my ride home. So everybody
I mean,
booed him.
he's a funny kid, or he's a funny guy.
He is fun.
His clips are hilarious,
Yeah.
controversial or not.
Sure.
But yeah, it was. I didn't think anything can live up to the game last year.
I did think it was pretty good. I saw the clip of Diego Pavia in pregame practicing the like kneel down victory formation.
Okay.
So during pregame, he's practicing taking a knee and throws the ball up in the air in celebratory of a win. So I thought, ooh, that boy's got some confidence right there.
I mean, we saw it in the SEC show too. Yeah. That kid's a cocky kid. Like he's little.
Yeah, he's tiny.
I mean,
he does. Yeah.
And definitely Vanderbilt was the worst team, and he still had all that confidence before they beat Alabama. So, I mean, you got to give it to him. He's a good player. I respect him a lot, and I think he's kind of built up Vanderbilt's team more than they've had in the last couple of years.
Yep. How did we end up on our picks?
What else do we pick? We didn't even talk about Miami FSU, but you went
I went
4-0.
Miami. I went 4-0, picking Florida, Alabama, Miami, and A&M. So I am 8-6 overall. You went 2-2, making your record 9-5. You have a
I'm still up.
lead. You've got a one-game lead.
I mean, with all these upsets, we have some good games coming up this week too. So this might be the deciding factor for week 7.
All right.
What we do need to talk about real quick, Miami FSU, just because that was a big game for the ACC. It was a close game. Miami's good.
Yes.
I hate to admit it. Yes. Miami is a good team.
Did you catch any of the clips where the Miami players were going over to the Florida State recruits saying, "Don't go here. Go to the U."
The U? Yeah. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I feel like they both have some rowdy fan bases.
Yeah.
So I bet that was a fun game to be at. Florida State's good too, though. I am nervous for them to come play Clemson. Like, they played well against Miami. And
well, hopefully they still remain ranked when they do come to play, because that'd be a good show. It'd be a good game.
They're 25 right now in the AP poll, so
hanging on
by a thread. All right.
So what do we got for games to pick this week?
Week 7, Dad. We're already at week 7.
Holy cow, we are flying through this.
I know. I mean, it is October, Dad. Okay. That's crazy. We have because we already kind of talked about Indiana at Oregon, both undefeated. Wow. Number 7 against number 3.
Okay.
Is College Game Day going to be there? I'm guessing.
That's a great question. I'll look it up while you're making your pick.
Indiana, I have not been watching, if I'm going to be honest. They're always good. They had a good run last year. I just have not been watching any of their games, so not really in my circle of games that I would watch, but I have seen Oregon, and it is at home at Oregon, and Oregon's looking great. They beat Penn State at the whiteout game, which is probably one of the hardest games to win when that's your environment. So I'm going to pick the Ducks. The O.
The big O. Yes, it is official. College Game Day has just announced that they will be traveling to the campus of Eugene, Oregon for the Oregon Ducks. So that is a nice cross-country travel trip for them. You're going Oregon. Here's my take. I think Oregon is legit. I think they are for real. I think Indiana is a very good team. They had a very successful year last year, and they're just building on that this year. And but I think it is a completely different ball game when you go to the Pacific Northwest and take on the Ducks at home. I think that place is rocking. It is crazy. They love their college football up there. So
that's the one place on the West that is like college football.
Home field advantage in Oregon is worth about 10 points. So
all right.
I will say Oregon by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, we're placing bets now.
No, they are looking good. All right.
I agree.
So let's go Oregon on that one.
All right. Next, let's do Ohio State at Illinois. Illinois is ranked 17 right now.
Okay.
Obviously, Ohio State has been dominant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's Illinois' what's it called? Record.
They're 5-1. They're 5-1. They're 17.
Who did they lose to?
They lost to Indiana.
Oh, okay. So they lost to a good team
just a couple weeks ago. Yep.
Okay.
2-1 in the Big Ten, and you're playing the number 1 team in the nation, but you get them at home.
This is the thing. I hate Ohio State.
Okay.
I want them
Feelings
to lose.
Mutual. Okay.
I don't think they're going to because they're just a good team. And I want Illinois to win, but with that being said, I also want to beat you in this record, so I'm going to pick Ohio State. They're a good team. I don't think Illinois.
Yeah, this one. Boy, you want to pick Illinois.
Yep.
But also, I don't know. There's something like
Brewing.
just kind of just fun this college football season
Yeah.
where teams are winning games they shouldn't be, or vice versa, or losing games they shouldn't be. Penn State, but it's playing in Champaign, Illinois. I bet this was the big debate of game day. Do they go out west or do they stay with another Big Ten school? F it. I'm going Illinois.
Oh,
let's go.
All right. Ohio State has a spread by 14.5 points.
Oh my God. Oh, maybe I take that back.
No, I mean it would be a huge upset.
This would be a big upset. Yes, Illinois. I mean, Ohio State should beat them. Should beat them.
But you never know.
Here's the thing. I've seen Ohio State a little bit.
Yeah.
And everything I've seen, definitely more everything I've heard, nothing has stood out to me yet. Nothing is like extremely impressive. I don't even know who their quarterback is. It's not a household name. Normally they have wide receivers that, everybody in the nation is talking about. You're hearing on SportsCenter about great catches and everything. I haven't seen any of that this year.
Me neither. No clips on my TikTok, nothing.
They haven't played anybody. Opening weekend, you played Texas. That's their toughest game, and it was week 0 at home. And now look at Texas now. I mean,
true. I guess it's not that great,
anyways. You're right. Grambling, Ohio, Washington, and Minnesota. You just haven't played anybody yet. So I guess maybe this is their game of coming out.
I feel like you're actually right. I'm looking at their schedule right now. They don't play any really ranked teams. I mean, they played Texas week 1, but again, like you said, look at them now. Illinois is their second ranked team that they're going to play, and then they don't play another ranked team until Michigan.
Right. They'll get Penn State at home.
They'll get Penn State. Well, I mean, who knows? We'll see. But I don't know. They are ranked way too high. Also just my bias against Ohio State, I guess. Don't think they deserve it.
I'll pick the upset. I am probably wrong on this one, but I'll pick the upset.
Rooting for you though. With this. Next, we have another big game. We have Alabama at Missouri.
Ooh, okay.
Missouri is 5-0 right now, ranked at 14. Alabama is 4-1, ranked at 8.
Okay.
This is a good game. I'm kind of surprised College Game Day isn't here as well. Missouri is
some choices this week, didn't they?
Under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
They always are, though. Every year they're a good team. I know Irish is looking at Missouri to go to school.
She is. I mean, this thing, you talk about an SEC early SEC battle, SEC game of the week here. Missouri beat South Carolina, which with Lenore Sellers, which was an impressive win for them. Or maybe that was the game he got knocked out in, or concussed.
Lenore Sellers.
Yeah, the South
Carolina. What week was it? Do you know what week?
4.
Okay.
So again, they really haven't played anybody yet. Their schedule's tough as it is. So that this is definitely their first big game. Alabama, they lost their opener to Florida State, and they've been, they're kind of like Notre Dame. They're just slowly chipping away, just beating teams in front of you. It's an early morning game too. I believe.
If you look at Mizzou's schedule coming up, though, this is just the start of hell for them.
The juggernaut, as they say.
Literally, it's Bama. I mean, they have Auburn next week, which this should be fine. Yeah. And then Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, then Mississippi State, then Oklahoma.
I'm already going out on the limb on one pick with Illinois, so I'm going to play this one safe, and I will pick Alabama.
Okay. I'll pick Mizzou.
Okay.
I'm rooting for them. I don't think Alabama's, again, just kind of like Ohio State. I haven't seen anything of them that's standing out to me. I guess they just beat Vanderbilt, but I don't know. There's nothing. Oh, and they beat Georgia. I kind of forgot about that. I'm going to pick Mizzou still, but I don't know. You
All
never
right.
know what could happen in
You never know.
the SEC and
Yeah.
in college football, especially like halfway through. All right, who do we have next?
The Red
Um,
River Rivalry Shootout. Oklahoma, Texas.
what makes it a
Uh,
shootout?
isn't that what they call it? The Red River Rivalry Shootout?
I don't know, but
At the state fair at the Cotton Bowl.
okay. Red Rivalry. What a tongue
You gotta say
twister.
that one 5 times fast.
No
Red
thanks.
Red River Rivalry.
Red River
Um,
Rivalry.
oh,
Oklahoma,
this
Texas.
one's tough, right? I think it would
At
have been a
Texas.
lot different had Texas coming off of a win against Florida. Now
I
you're
agree.
reeling from a loss. You're 3-2. You've lost to Ohio State and Florida.
Yep.
Now you're playing your biggest rival
Mm-hmm.
mid-October. Oklahoma 5-0
Yeah.
in the driver's seat. Oh, this one's tough for me.
I agree. I don't know, I'm rooting for Texas in this podcast episode. I'm
Mhm.
backing up Arch Manning. I want Texas to win this game.
Just to
I
kind
think
of,
it's at home. Obviously, it'll shake things up.
well, it's a neutral site. It's at a neutral site.
Oh,
This game is always played at the state fair.
yeah,
Neutral site.
okay.
But it'll be,
Texas.
it'll be a home team for both schools.
I think I'm going to pick Texas in this one.
Okay.
I feel like they should have a fire under their butt. I want them to win. Obviously, I just said I want them to kind of mix things up.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma, they're good. I've seen a couple clips of them. They're a good team, but I don't think Texas is any worse.
All right. I would love to say this is Texas's kind of like revenge game, get back into the swing, but it's either that or it's just completely puts them the other direction.
True.
And sends them down a rabbit hole the rest of the season, and who knows what Arch Manning does. So I'm leaning that. I'm going to go Oklahoma.
Okay.
And see what Texas can do at 3-3 for the rest of their season.
4-2 is a very different than 3-3. I feel like that is a huge kind of determining factor, especially for the rest of the season. And if they beat Oklahoma, I don't know. They would get a lot more credit than what they have right now.
Which they very well could. All right, last game. Florida coming off their huge win against Texas at 5-0, Texas A&M. I will start. Yeah. This is a no-brainer for me. Texas A&M is good.
Yeah,
I've said this since the Notre Dame game. They are explosive. They are exciting to watch. They are fun. I think Florida coming off of a high, now having to get on the plane and go play another ranked team is going to be very difficult. So I'm going A&M. I'm
going to agree with you. Exactly the same. I do want to ask your opinion on Notre Dame right now.
Okay.
Because I know after week 3, you were asking me who do you think's in a worse spot, Clemson and Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame has kind of made themselves better since their loss. Clemson has not.
Relevant. Yeah.
And I think they've been playing really well. I don't know who they're playing this week.
They got NC State at home.
Okay. So they should win that game, I think.
I mean, NC State's good. NC State's, they're good.
Yeah.
I think that that Notre Dame win at Arkansas and the way they won it, going into an SEC school and just dominating was good. You hope that this is not kind of like that letdown game for Notre Dame.
Again, this is kind of a determining factor as well. What they're 3-2 right now.
They are 3-2. Yeah. So you win, you go to 4-2, and still in the hunt of conversation at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You lose, and you're probably not talked about anymore.
Well, especially because they're not in a conference.
Yeah, and they don't get that conference championship. No. So, I still think Notre Dame has a lot of work ahead of them. But Marcus Freeman is the guy to do it. If anybody, just to say, hey, it's not about November right now. We have to win. We have to focus this Saturday, and he's the guy that does that. So
this is where the work kind of gets put into play.
But if you do get a chance, watch the special on Jeremiah Love, the Notre Dame running back. They did a feature on him at college during College Game Day. So if you get a chance, watch that. It is awesome.
Why? Why?
Give
his story.
He's got a great story, great upbringing, great parents. He has severe ADHD.
Really?
Yes, and it's just how the way that the parents handled it, the way the parents approached it growing up, and let him just be who he was. He was a very kind of different kid, and a great story. It was moving, and then just to see the success he's having is awesome. Love that kid.
All right, I'll definitely watch that. I always love like the success stories. Like,
yes, yeah. Oh, really quick. How's your fantasy football team doing in the Carry +1 league?
Let's talk about it because I was 4-0 going into this week, and then I played the big dog right next to me. And I have 2 players to play tonight, so I'm not giving up on it.
Okay.
But right now, you had a good week, Dad.
You started off the week with Christian McCaffrey and Puka Nacua putting up about 50 points just between 2 guys, and had a commanding 50-point lead going into Sunday. And yeah, the Papa Carey team slowly creeped back in there, and currently leads 148 to 116. So what's that? About a 32 point lead. Who do you got? You got
I have Patrick Mahomes playing tonight.
You got your boy Patty Mahomes.
And then ETN.
ETN, the running back. Okay.
So we'll see. Jonathan Taylor played very well.
Yes.
Like 31 points I got from him.
Yeah, I have him in my main league, and he single-handedly won me that. So yeah, your running backs crushed it. Your receivers, it should be good.
It should be good. You might give me my first loss, which I'm not
the undefeated Reagan's Rowdy team.
Reagan's Rowdy team. How are you playing your other league though?
I got the win.
Okay, good.
Beating D's nuts. And
who's D's nuts?
As my boy James. Shout out to James.
That has to be a whole other story about all your guys' names and why.
Yeah. When we can go in, we can have a whole session.
The history of their.
Yeah, big James is struggling this year. He knows it. Shout out James. You're hanging. You're doing your best you can. I get it.
Are you on the track of losing?
No, I will win this week. I think I've already secured it, wrapped it up.
Okay.
Done deal.
Wrapped it up.
I have moved to 2-3 in the SoCal Rookies League.
Not horrible. Who's
number
1 right
now? 4-1.
No, who's winning?
I think Jester's in my division has a 4-1 league.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Jester's.
So,
all right. Well, we'll see. It's still you got a lot of games to play.
A lot of games. Yeah. Mama Carey. Shout out to Mama Carey, by the way. Shout out to Mama Carey.
Why?
On track of potentially, is it over yet? It's over. Getting her first fantasy football win of her career. Congratulations, Mama Carey. 132 beating not a Carey. 103.
The boyfriend.
Beating the boyfriend. Yeah.
We got to give it to him.
Shout out, Mama Carey. First.
All right. Well, we'll see how the rest of the season goes, but I'm on track to being the winner. And I think, why didn't we put like a prize or something on the winners?
Oh, there'll be a huge prize. Huge prize.
That's what I like to hear. Because maybe Irish and Mom would have a little more stake in the game if there was a winner and a loser. If Irish ends up losing, we're punishing her.
Well, yeah. Irish still has
putting her in the cage.
Irish still has Joe Burrow as her starting quarterback. So let's just say she's not very focused into the Carry +1 league.
We're gonna put her in the cage or make her run a 5K or something.
She got to go to
the turkey trot,
Waffle House, and eat a pancake every hour for 24 hours.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. We'll figure that out. All right, but I think that's what we have for this week. Lots of
sounds
football.
Good. Lots
Nothing
of talk.
Too crazy.
Have a great time at Nashville.
Thanks. We will come back and hopefully have some stories for you.
Make good choices.
Always. I always make good choices.
Good. All right.
All right. I love you, Dad.
Love
This
ya.
is all we got. This is Race on Sports. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Peace.